Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss one more adjustment, that is provision for tax. Here I am reading out question number 48. From the following balance sheet, we need to prepare cash flow statement. Here is the question. Equity and liabilities. Under that, we have share capital, non-current liabilities, then current liabilities. Under current liabilities, short-term borrowings and short-term provision is given. Then we have assets divided into two categories, non-current and current assets. See, note to account is given. Reserve and surplus include surplus balance. In 2015, amount is 2 lakh. 2014 it is 50,000 in minus, which means it is loss. Then long-term borrowing include 12% debentures. Under short-term borrowings we have bank overdraft. Under short-term provisions we have provision for tax, tangible assets, machinery at its original cost, less accumulated depreciation. Then we have intangible assets, that is goodwill, inventories, stock in trade. Now adjustment is given here. See, 12% debentures were redeemed on 31st March 2015. Okay, that means debentures which were issued in the year 2014 repaid on 31st March 2015. So this 12% interest is to be calculated on this amount, that is 5 lakh. क्योंकि 31st मार्च को ये पे हो चुके हैं तो हम इंटरेस्ट इस 5 लाख पे चार्ज करेंगे. Second is tax rupees 70,000 was paid during the year. Now what is it? अगर क्वेश्चन में सिर्फ ये टैक्स अमाउंट होता, okay, so what will be the impact of this tax? While calculating net profit before tax, this tax would have been added up, and in last of the operating activity we would subtract this amount. Okay, सिर्फ अगर हमारे पास टैक्स रुपीज 70,000 दिया होता, बट इस क्वेश्चन में देखो प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स भी गिवन है. Okay, so here अगर सिर्फ टैक्स गिवन होता 70,000, we would have added the amount while computing net profit before tax, and the same amount would have been subtracted at last under cash flow from operating activities. Okay, but because in this question we have provision for tax, we need to prepare provision for tax account. यहाँ पे provision भी दिया है and tax paid is also given. So in this condition, whenever any third information is given related to the transaction, we need to prepare account. So it's better to prepare working note first. Here I am explaining second one, that is provision for tax account. Okay, so provision, as you all know, being a liability, opening balance will be shown on credit side, that is 90,000. You can see in the question. See, provision for tax is given in 2014 90,000 and in 15 70,000. Okay, the same I have written here. Opening balance 90,000 credit side because it is a liability, इसका opening हमेशा credit होता है. Closing balance on the credit side 70,000. Okay, अब एक एडजस्टमेंट में दिया हुआ है टैक्स पेड ड्यूरिंग द ईयर 70,000. ओके, सो जर्नल एंट्री फॉर दैट विल बी प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स अकाउंट डेबिट टू बैंक अकाउंट. आप पेमेंट कर रहे हो, दैट विल कम डेबिट साइड, यू विल राइट टू बैंक अकाउंट टैक्स पेड 70,000. नाउ सी, डेबिट साइड टोटल इज 1,40,000 and here 90,000. 1,40,000 minus 90, balancing figure is 50,000. What is this? This is a provision made during the year. Okay, ये provision बनाया गया है related to tax and this amount we have paid. सो इसका इम्पैक्ट क्या होगा? दिस प्रोविजन ऑफ करेंट ईयर will be added while computing net profit before tax. Okay, see, this 50,000 has been added while calculating net profit before tax, and ये जो tax paid है 70,000 उस year का, ये हम operating में at last you will subtract. Understood? Now just memorize all three cases related to provision for tax. I will explain you. प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स अकाउंट कब बनाओगे? वेन एवर एनी थर्ड इंफॉर्मेशन इज गिवन रिलेटेड टू टैक्स. ओके, यहाँ पे प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स भी गिवन है. यू कैन सी प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स इज गिवन एंड इन एडजस्टमेंट it is written tax paid during the year. That's why we have prepared provision for tax account. Okay, so इसका फॉर्मेट होता है ओपनिंग बैलेंस क्रेडिट साइड, क्लोजिंग बैलेंस डेबिट साइड. इफ टैक्स पेड इज गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन that will be shown डेबिट साइड. Sometimes what happen, instead of this tax paid we have this amount in the question. Okay, टैक्स पेड की जगह आपको बोल देगा प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स मेड ड्यूरिंग द ईयर 50,000. तो उस कंडीशन पे ये आपका बैलेंसिंग फिगर होगा. अंडरस्टूड? सेम फॉर्मेट वही रहेगा, ओपनिंग बैलेंस क्रेडिट, क्लोजिंग बैलेंस डेबिट. इसके जगह पे आपको ये क्वेश्चन में गिवन रहेगा. जैसे यहाँ पे टैक्स पेड इज रिटन, इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस इंफॉर्मेशन it would be asked like this, provision made during the year 50,000. Okay, that time you will write provision credit side because it is a liability, so liability create हो रही है, increase हो रही है, तो आप credit पे show करोगे. That time this tax paid would be your balancing figure. ठीक है, understood? सिंपल सा लॉजिक है. इफ डेबिट साइड में आपका अमाउंट कम आ रहा है दैट वुड बी कॉल्ड टैक्स पेड. इफ योर क्रेडिट साइड इज लेस दैट वुड बी कॉल्ड प्रोविजन मेड. ओके, प्रोविजन मेड you will add while calculating net profit before tax, and tax paid will be subtracted in last under cash flow from operating activities. Okay, ये था जब आपके पास थर्ड इंफॉर्मेशन है related to tax. Now sometime what happens, you have in the question only this provision for tax, nothing else given in the question based on this tax information. उस कंडीशन पे क्या करोगे जब तुम्हारे पास सिर्फ प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स दिया हुआ है क्वेश्चन में, नो फर्दर इंफॉर्मेशन बेस्ड ऑन दिस. सो प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स current year amount will be added while calculating net profit before tax. Here you have 2014-15. अगर इस इंफॉर्मेशन के अलावा और कोई इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं होती, ठीक है, ये टैक्स पेड नहीं दिया होता क्वेश्चन में, सो इन दैट कंडीशन प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स current year amount will be added up while calculating net profit before tax, and previous year amount, previous year of rupees 90,000 will be subtracted, okay, under operating activities. Understood? This was the second treatment. I repeat, provision for tax अगर सिर्फ क्वेश्चन में दिया है, उससे रिलेटेड एडजस्टमेंट में कुछ नहीं मेंशन है, तो करंट ईयर प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स हम ऐड करते हैं while computing net profit before tax, and previous year provision for tax will be subtracted at last under operating activities. Okay, now third case, जब क्वेश्चन में प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स ही नहीं दिया है, only in this additional information you have tax paid during the year, that's it. Okay, सिर्फ 70,000 हमारे पास होता है, ये प्रोविजन भी नहीं होता. उस कंडीशन पे आप क्या करते, बिकॉज वी नीड नेट प्रॉफिट बिफोर टैक्स, तो जब आप सरप्लस निकालते क्लोजिंग माइनस ओपनिंग, दिस टैक्स अमाउंट विल बी एडेड अप देयर टू कैलकुलेट नेट प्रॉफिट बिफोर टैक्स, एंड द सेम अमाउंट विल बी सब्ट्रैक्टेड इन द लास्ट ऑफ ऑपरेटिंग एक्टिविटी. ओके, आई होप ये तीनों केसेस जो प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स के हैं यू अंडरस्टूड. Any doubt related to the topic, you may ask me later, okay? Now back to the question. Here we got 50,000 balancing figure provision that will be added. So here The first working note, calculation of net profit before tax. Closing surplus is given in the question 2 lakhs less opening surplus given 50,000 in bracket, that denotes loss. So minus minus becomes plus. 2 lakh plus 50,000 is profit during the year 2,50,000. This is after tax profit. इसको before tax में convert करने के लिए you will add provision for tax made during the years. Okay, अभी जो हमने जो working note बनाया है, here we got this balancing figure of 50,000. You can see here. This will be added with the profit during the year. So net profit before tax we got 3 lakh rupees. Okay. Back to the statement. Here it is. Limited cash flow statement for the year ended 31st March 2015. Cash flow from operating activities, first net profit before tax. Just now we have calculated 3 lakhs. Now you will add all non-cash and non-operating expenses. Goodwill, it is decreased. Okay, goodwill जो हमारा value दिया है 30 से it has been decreased to 20,000. So goodwill written off. Net effect is 10,000. You will write. All right. Depreciation on machinery. You can see accumulated depreciation is given. See, accumulated depreciation is given 2 lakhs and 1,01,000. In the last question, we prepared account because third information is given. है ना, जो adjustment था उसमें भी accumulated depreciation was given. That's why we prepared account that time, accumulated depreciation account. But here no further information related to accumulated depreciation is given. You can see we have only 2 adjustments. So the difference of these two will be your depreciation made during the year. All right. Earlier it was 1,01,000 which has been increased to 2 lakh. So difference of rupees 99,000 is depreciation made during the year. Here depreciation made during the year 99,000. This 2 lakh minus 1,01,000 you will get 99,000. Interest on 12% debenture, I told you no information when it was issued is given, so it will be charged in the previous year. So 5 lakh, 12% of this 5 lakh will be 60,000. We got operating profit before working capital change, this 4,69,000, adding all these amount. 3 lakh plus 10,000 plus 99 plus 60, we got 4,69,000. Now add decrease in current asset, increase in current liability. See, under current assets we only take inventories. Inventories is increasing, so it will be subtracted. Now we will check our current liabilities. Under current liabilities we have short-term borrowings and short-term provisions. Note to account is also given related to these two. So let's see what include short-term borrowings and provisions. See here, short-term borrowings include bank overdraft, and in the format I told you that bank overdraft comes under financing activities. Okay, it is not a part of this operating activity. Similarly, short-term provisions, we have provision for tax. Just now we have done the adjustment based on provision for tax, so there is no current liabilities. Inventory subtract hoga. All right, here it is, less increase in current asset. Under that, stock in trade amount is 62,000, difference amount. Then we got cash generated from operating activity. This 4,69,000 minus 62,000 is 4,07,000. Now we will subtract tax paid. Yes, in the format I explained, provision made during the year, provision for tax has been added while calculating net profit before tax, and tax paid, which is given in adjustment, will be subtracted at last. So here I have done the same. Less tax paid, 70,000 is given. So 4,07,000 less 70,000, Our answer of cash flow from operating activities rupees 3,37,000. Moving to second activity, cash flow from investing activities. Here we have two components, purchase of machinery and purchase of non-current investment. See, there is no information given related to fixed assets. Okay, so you need to check your fixed asset. If it is increasing, that is an outflow, and if it is decreased, will be considered as inflow. See, tangible assets. Tangible assets from 7,20,000 it has been increased to 10,03,000 और कोई information नहीं है, so directly आप लिख दोगे difference amount as purchase of tangible asset. Intangible treatment we have already shown in operating, decrease हो रहा है, so amortized. Non-current investment 75,000 earlier, which has been increased to 1 lakh, again it is an outflow. Here it is, purchase of machinery 3,82,000, purchase of non-current investment 25,000, cash used in investing activity, total of these two 4,07,000. Now last activity, cash flow from financing. Here share capital is given, 4 lakh से 5 lakh हो गया, it is an inflow. Proceeds from issue of share capital, see it is written 1 lakh. Then debentures. Long-term borrowing. Under long-term borrowings, we have 12% debentures, 5 lakh to 4 lakh 50,000. Okay, decrease हो रहा, that means we have paid. So 50,000 redemption of 12% debentures. Then interest, the same which you have added as non-operating expenses, here you will subtract because it is a part of this activity only. Interest on 12% debenture 60,000 will be subtracted. Then this bank overdraft, अगर बढ़ रहा है bank overdraft, you will add the amount because you are getting more cash in the business. Decrease हो रहा है तो you will subtract. See here, बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट 50,000 से इंक्रीज होके हो गया है 1,50,000. So this 1 lakh will be termed as bank overdraft raised 1 lakh. Okay, so total of all these cash flow from financing we got 90,000. Now next step, add these three activities, final answer. We got net increase in cash and cash equivalent 20,000. Okay, 3,37,000 plus 90,000 minus 4,07,000 because this 4,07,000 is in negative, that's why I said minus. So we got 20,000 net increase in cash and cash equivalent. Add opening cash. Under this we have current investment and equivalent. Total is 1,20,000. So this 20,000 plus 1,20,000, closing cash should be 1,40,000. See, closing cash given, current investment 50,000 and cash equivalent 90, total is 1,40,000, which means our answer is correct.